Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 34 of Gaming with Glare. This week's episode is a feature on a Malygos Druid that I've made for the Castle Nathria expansion. I'm really excited about it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I played about 5 games this afternoon, and they went well. One of the games I got 30 ratted, and it wasn't great, but I think I went 3-1 with a variant of the deck that was minus Lightning Bloom and plus Ferocious Howl. So this deck, I haven't played a game on the exact variant we're looking at here, so I'm excited to try it out. I think the Lightning Bloom makes a lot of sense because Malygos, Yasiel, and Aviana are expensive, and I'm not running Celestial Alignment in the deck, so it's important to have the mana to make the play. So the play you end up making, you try to go Malygos, Solar, Moonbeam, Solar, Moonbeam, and that's about 40 damage. The UIs are mostly in the deck for draw. They can also overwhelm small aggro boards if an opponent doesn't have a lot of stuff on board, or they've gone wide and they have like a couple of small things and like you're not under threat of death. You can like UI a 2/5 from Pirate Rogue. I forget what that card's called, but you can like UI that. I ended up playing out a game earlier where I UI'd I think it was a South Sea deckhand just to get the draw. And once you get the Solar Moonbeam stuff with Mally on board, you win from any life total that a Pirate Rogue can realistically attain. So the UIs are not necessarily always going face. It's an interesting topic for another time, when to use removal as removal and when to use it as damage to go face. It's a really important distinction when you're playing a burn deck. And this deck is a burn deck. It's running the normal suite of Druid, just good cards. So we have Floop's Glorious Gloop and Flipper Friends for absurd amounts of mana, Wildheart Guff to be able to go above 10 mana, Twig of the World Tree, Sphere of Sapience to be able to, again, get mana you shouldn't be able to have. It's 5 mana and you end up getting 10 mana from it. You get the 2 cards together. And then we have the Solar Eclipse and the Moonbeam, which is the finisher. We have Nourish as well. I put that in because Yasiel plus Nourish can be a good way to get mana back. It ends up costing 1 mana to play the Nourish once you play your Yasiel, so it's a way to just have enough mana to do the combo. Also, we're running Branching Paths. This is a concession to aggro. We need to have a way to not die. And Solar Eclipse, casting Branching Paths twice for 24 armor, can just win against aggro. So that's how I'm beating aggro. Another variant of the deck that was a Celestial deck, and that deck was running Mana Saber and Oaken Summons, and that seemed okay, but I think I like this version better. I'd have to really play a lot of games with each to know, but this version here, it has the upside of you don't need Celestial Alignment, right? Like you just find Mally and then ramp to it and Solar Moonbeam and you've won the game. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've come to this point in the video, if you've seen my videos before, you know I always plug my Twitch and Twitter. So on Twitch, I am twitch.tv/glare. And on Twitter, I'm twitter.com/glare_HS. I do stream on Twitch every night from 10 to 2, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. East Coast US, so I hope to see you there. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the content. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you can also come watch me on Twitch, and make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe so that you get alerted. I come out with these videos usually on Saturday or Sunday. Last week was weird because I had family in town, but usually it's like every Saturday, Sunday you can expect a video. So yeah, episode 34. Let's go. I'm going to queue in a couple of games, and we'll see if the deck can perform like it did earlier today when I was testing it. That's it for the intro. I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like we found a game. We're against a Paladin. I don't know this player. We are in possession of a biology project and the extra card. This could be an interesting solar bio game. I'm gonna keep solar because we could find branching paths, and solar bio is not bad. We chuck the Yasiel Leviana looking for Nightshade Bud, and looking for, ooh, this could be an interesting game. We're looking for draw at this point. We have all the ramp in the world. I could play Biology Project, Solar Biology Project for Spice, but I think that would be a mistake. You go Biology Project, it's 2 mana, coin, Solar Bio, and I'd have 4 mana then this turn, but a total of 9. What does it end up being? It's being 6 additional mana, so I'd have 8 mana on turn 2. If I were running the alignment version and this Moonbeam were in alignment, I would do that, like, for sure. This guy might have a sit here, which would be really unfortunate. It feels bad if we have to sit here the whole turn, every turn. He might also be AFK, and the game would be forfeit. Okay, we found the UI, so we're doing the thing. Biology Project, coin, solar, Biology Project, and then next turn. Sorry, turn after 3 turns from now, we get to play the UI. This was a huge gamble because I don't know what he's playing, but yeah, might be rogue, probably rogue. I might just be dead. But if we can get enough armor, if we can get the branching paths, that would be very good. What? Okay, cool. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the Countess does. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So we draw once and then we gain some armor just to be safe. Innervate's excellent, means we can UI next turn. And then we probably armor up, or rather hero power to gain armor and swing face. Alright, so next turn we have Innervate UI. My computer's running a little bit slowly because I'm recording, which is going to be a problem, potentially. Do those cost anything? They cost 3 mana. Huh. Just gets him 3 legendary minions from another class. That is really cool. We should be in an okay spot. I mean, he could get any number of amazing legendaries. He could get a Mutanus. Oh no, that's a neutral. Never mind. Dude, this guy is on a cool deck. I like it. It's a good thing he can't play the minions he just discovered. Alright, so this is a scenario where I think we probably UI the 7/7 because we might be moonbeaming it. We probably aren't though. No, we're going face with everything. What am I talking about? That's interesting. He plays the Dreadscale out. Lady Najjar, while in your hand, it transforms into a... Okay, sure. Nightshade Bud gets us Yasiel, I think. Take a gamble that Yasiel wins it. Yasiel Windsinger. Because Yasiel will get us towards the Malygos, right? We might find... Okay, we find Flipper Friends. Aquatic Form, Solar Eclipse. I'm going to play the Flipper Friends and kill the 4/2 and the 5/4, I think. I can't kill both of them. I can kill the 4/2 and damage the 5/4, and then the Dreadscale will kill the 5/4 next turn. Because we only get, yeah, we only get the 5 Flipper Friends. We're going to do that. I'm going to go here, here. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? I can't, I have to leave it damaged. I can't kill the Dreadscale. I think I just, yeah, I'm gonna damage this and damage this. I don't know if that's like correct or whatever, but I'm doing it. It just happened. So this prevents him from like getting value trades on our Yasiel. And the Najjar is going to die next turn. He's dealing 19 damage. Like, we could just be dead, but... Oh. Okay, he's sacking his board. Curious about that one. This is a weird play. Because this is just going to kill his whole board, right? Except for the other... Huh. Yeah, it's just going to... It's going to kill his whole board except for the 4/1 and what's left of the 2/4. Okay, sure. I don't know all the new cards yet, guys. Not gonna lie. This one's not new to me, but I didn't know people were playing it. So Nourish is not bad. We're going to go Aquatic Form first. We found Malygos. Do we win yet? No. Malygos is on the bottom of the deck, as is the Nightshade Bud, so we have to take the Mally. And then Twig's on the bottom. Awkward. Alright, so we're going to draw some cards. We're going to go Solar, Nourish, I think. We're not dying yet, hopefully. We're going to go Solar, Nourish for draw. Looking for Flipper Friends, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, Floop Squares Gloop, so we're going to go Lightning Bloom. Innervate. We need to not die before we can win. Computer's running slowly. The computer's running slowly, man. Come on. Bro. The computer's running so slowly. Okay, anyway. That was an unfortunate. I have to close some programs before I get the next game going. But the game plan there was to next turn armor up and pass, and then the turn after that to do the UI thing. And then probably the turn after that do Malygos and then Moonbeam. We obviously timed out there because I'm running a lot of programs in the background. I got to close some programs so that my computer runs faster for game number 2. But that was a good example of how to play the early and mid game, and then he just kind of conceded when I armored up. Anyway, that was a good game 1. I'll be right back with game number 2. Alright guys, so I think I fixed the issue where my computer was running really slowly. I restarted and now I have like less programs open, so I should be able to do some APM stuff. And I mean, we won the last game fair and square. He conceded, right? But yeah, the last game was a little bit suboptimal because just because of the computer being overloaded. Anyway, you guys can expect, I think this is going to be the last game for this video. I think I'm going to do a 2-game video because the games are kind of long for Malygos Druid. It's not an aggro deck or like a deck where the games are quick necessarily. So we're going to chuck the Mally, we're going to chuck the Yasiel. I'm going to keep Bio, I'm going to keep Lightning Bloom. I'm still learning this deck, but I think I generally don't want the Mally, the Aviana, and the Yasiel. I want to get them off like Nightshade Bud, sorry. So yeah, that's a thing that I'm sort of learning as time goes, is how to pilot the deck. I'm learning kind of in real time. So he's playing a bad deck. He's playing Activate the Obelisk. I'm going to respect it enough that I'm not going to attack on turn 1. I want Nourish here. That's really good. That's a good pickup. So we can coin Nourish for mana next turn. We're going to be able to get a UI down on turn 5, I think. Turn 5. So we're going to go coin. If we had the, if it was old, days of old, I could overload by a bunch and we can double Nourish. But I can't do that right now. So we're just going to Nourish for 2. I'm going to try to hit Aquatic Form into Nightshade Bud, because it would be nice if I had Aviana or Yasiel or even Mally. So we're going to wait to try to get that off the Aquatic Form if it's on the bottom. And then, yeah, I mean, we're going to go forward with the game plan of beating this, what looks to be Big Priest with Activate the Obelisk. We're pretty strong into that archetype. So we're going to gain some mana. And next turn, I think we're actually going to UI. So we're going to Hero Power and not attack. We kill him from way more than he can have. Like 15 more than he can have. So yeah, that's the turn. I'm not going to feed his quest. He's going to have to do that himself. Anyway, this deck seems to be working pretty well. I think we beat a turn, or a mana 3 mana Blood of Gahun. I think we beat that. Pretty sure. So we're looking for, I think we have to take Moonbeam here. We were looking for Floop's Glorious Gloop, but we didn't get it. So we're going to do this. See what we got off the draw. Yasiel and Aviana. And the Floop's Glorious Gloop. This is a really good draw. 9 cards in hand, and Guff too. Alright, we could lose if I misplay, but I don't think we can lose if we go Guff first and don't time out. Yeah. And he's going to go face there every time, right? Keep the 5/5 alive, probably raise dead. Resurrect, so then 8/8, that's fine. We go over the top and win. We do have to find Malygos, but oh god. We have to win this turn. So we're gonna go, yeah, we go Nightshade Bud. Wait, hold on. We go Floop's Glorious Gloop. Have to go in now. I think we lose. Yeah, we lose. Okay. We have to find a biology project or innervate so we could go solar Moonbeam, but we can't, so we lose. Alright, well, I guess I'm going in for a third game because we lost that one really fast, but yeah. Unfortunate draw. If we had a little bit more mana, we could have gone solar Moonbeam, and Moonbeam would have maybe killed him. Oh well. I don't know if there was a way I could win that game. I don't think there was, from the point that he had a 7 or 6 minion board on turn what? 3? I mean, I did ramp him, so maybe that was the misplay. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go in for a third game. So I'm gonna queue in that third game. I'll be right back. All right, everybody. So we found a third game. We won the first one, even through a bit of an issue with my computer running really slowly. And we lost the second one to a Res Priest that kind of popped off. We weren't fast enough, and we didn't have enough mana, even though we had about 20 mana on turn 4, I think it was. Someone in the comments can tell me how I could have won the second game, but yeah. So we're gonna chuck Malygos. We're gonna chuck the branching paths. I might wish I kept the branching paths. I don't think I'm gonna wish I kept Mally, but I might. Okay, we found UI. That's a good pickup. I'm gonna play this, looking for buyer projects. I can get you a seal with Nightshade Bud. So I'm gonna take Nourish. And we're going to ramp with Nourish to the UI, and then the UI is going to draw us the Bud, and the Bud is going to get us the Yasiel, or the Aviana, or Malygos, depending what we need. My guess is he's buff. No, he's I thought he was going to be hand buff, but he's playing Mech Paladin. This is a good matchup for us, I think. So here I do attack. The computer's running at full speed now. I just had to restart it and close a couple of programs after game 1. Game 2 was so short I couldn't really describe what I did, but I just kind of closed off some of the programs that were not needing to be run, and computer's running fine now. The first game was kind of close, and it shouldn't have been, because the almost timeout that I had almost time failed. So this is a spot where I really wish this were unnerfed. We're going to send that face. He's going to buff his minion. He's going to have like a magnetic buff, and it's not great for us, but if we can find a biology project or an innervate and get this Nourish going, we're happy about it. If not, well, you know, it is what it is. But if we can get to UI, if we can get... this is not looking good. He found the security automaton. which is one of the power cards, one of the most powerful cards, probably in aggro decks generally. It can't be run in all aggro decks because it's a mech, but I've seen this get to be like a 15/15 before, and it costs 2 mana. It's just a very, very strong card. Good thing about this is he's board locked now, so we just ignore his board for the rest of the game. We have to race him, and that's not going to look so good. So yeah, we have one turn to draw floops, and then clear his board by some miracle. Aggro is good into combo. It's just a thing. Maybe I should have taken the seal. That's the only decision point I had this game besides deciding to queue. I don't know. He had that board on turn 4, so feels bad. We would have been fine if Lightning Bloom were unnerfed. I could have Lightning Bloom. No, actually, never mind. We wouldn't have been. We could have Lightning Bloomed out the Nourishment, but overloaded for the Nightshade Bud, so it was over. All right. Well, that's this week's video. You guys heard in the introduction to the video how the deck should work. You saw it work somewhat in the first game, and then the second game was a non-game, and the third game was a non-game. So definitely come by my Twitch channel if you want to see me play this deck. I think it's actually quite good, regardless of the loss to Big Priest and the loss to Paladin just now. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a quick outro. I'll be right back with that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you in a sec.